Hello everyone, welcome to this video. This is my first recording of my successful Space Marines 2 weekly stratagem run on hard difficulty, of course. This probably took me 15 goes, and I finally got it. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to record myself doing it. I'm just going to say a couple of things as we go through the video. I think this week's one was really difficult. It was really hard. So you've got less timing on parry attacks. So of course I've got to go with a fencing weapon. Definitely made a big difference. You've got more extremists, and every time reinforcements arrive, it is another wave of extremists. So they are everywhere. Terminators are everywhere. In this very beginning of the map, you got heaps of Reapers and Lictors. All the good fun. Um, so a lot of people have been struggling with it. Again, I think this is my 15th go. I'm definitely not a great player. I think I'm pretty decent. I know what I'm doing, at least. Having a good team can make a really, really big difference as well. But I think a big key that players need to take away from this game mode, instead of whinging about it and going on the Steam forums with, less than 10 hours experience in the game or coming in with low level characters, communicate, talk to your team. Okay, so before this, I asked these guys, the heavy and the tactical here, they had different perks. So I think the heavy, well, I'm not too sure what he had, but I think it was extra ammo. And I was like, look, we probably don't need the extra ammo. Can we just go the increase in range damage reduction? So he happily did that one, because obviously you're versing the chaos. A lot of them are shooting at you. The Terminators have those machine guns just gatling down at you the entire time, so having that range resistance really helps. With the tactical, I think he had extra 15% range damage. Whatever. 15%, big whoop, who cares? I think the big one that all tacticals need to have for this game mode is the increase in grenades. Every 60 seconds or so, you get a grenade. And if you're lucky in this map, if you can find a melter, you have doubled your chances of winning, which you'll definitely see in this gameplay. Okay, so I've gone Vanguard. I think it's pretty important to have one in your party. Obviously, I've got the perk where every extremist kill, you're getting 30% extra HP back, which definitely helps out the team. Okay, so yeah, you can be great at this game. I think if you've got terrible, oh, no offense, like terrible players, you're going to have a really, really hard time. There were times where I actually preferred the bot to be with me. I feel like I got a lot further with a bot than a player. And not because the player wasn't better than the bot, it's just there was just no teamwork, no communication, wrong perks, wrong weapons, or a low level. Stop coming into hard stratagems with a low level. Play Siege, play the operations. There's plenty of things you can do in this game now to level up. And it's not even that grindy, especially if you play Siege. Okay, so I'll try and make some comments as we go. See if I can say anything that's going to help you guys win your first lot at this map. So as you can see, lots of Neurothropes there in the distance, couple of warriors. At least they're melee warriors, so really good for the Vanguard unit. I am using the axe. Too much mayhem there. I'm jumping down. Being attacked by the Neurothrope there. I'm just going to jump down and cover a bit, come out afterwards. Another thing too, guys, especially for this moment here, make sure your sound effects or your music in the game is high. Make sure you can hear it. Don't put on some third-party song in the background. Me personally, I do love putting Doom. I feel like the Warhammer Space Marine 2 music is really bad in this game. But for this game, yeah, you really want to listen, because as you can see, you can hear it. Right? Ding, ding, ding. I'm looking around. As soon as I hear that ding, I'm looking around. Which helps heaps in dodging all the lasers and the bombs. Boom, dodge there. Couple of hits with the relic pistol, which is pretty good. And if you've noticed already, I've gotten the grapple perk with the Vanguard. So every time I execute with a grapple, it does a really big AoE explosion. Definitely the meta, very good on Vanguard. Getting a little bit overwhelmed here, trying to move in cover. Dodging those spores, they can be very toxic in large amounts. I did play a few times with the, I think it's called the Instigator rifle. I'm probably wrong on that one, but the 3-shot rifle with the Vanguard. It's good as well, but I felt like I had to be a lot more perfect. Like I wasn't doing any damage unless I was getting headshots. So, But with the amount of things that are happening in this game, I'd rather just have the melter. I don't really have to aim. I just blast it. If I'm hitting more than one thing, I'm getting all of my contested health back. So I just felt like the melter was a lot easier. I really stuffed out this one. I still got a lot of practice to do with the spore mines. I didn't have to use that the med kit there, but had no choice. Love the new execution. How sick is that? Always drop before the Emperor after a big wave. It's just the way to go. Alright, so now we're heading more heavy into the Chaos Marines. Big ones to prioritize is the mages. They can resurrect everything. Do not ignore them. So lucky here. We've got the Melter. With the tactical still here, he will leave later. But yeah, I just thought, let's just unleash it. Look at that. Boom. One grenade takes it out. So yeah, don't be... If you've got a tactical with that grenade recharge, do not be conservative with your grenades. If you need them, chuck them out. Boom, look at that. I've already got another melter. Okay, so team needs a bit of help here. One's already down. There's, I think, 5 of them here. I go for the one that's machine gunning to stun him. Boom, there's the melter. Goodbye. Leave them the executes. They need the HP from my perk. Don't steal executes if you don't need them, guys. Now, I believe the game did a bug here towards the end. Um, the portal at the exit there was staying there for a while with no chaos spawn, so we were almost about to quit, but luckily the game continued. Bit of chaos spawn. Lucky, I feel like this game I didn't see too much chaos spawn. I feel like I'd rather Terminators than deal with the chaos spawn. They are fun, but they just make everything exponentially harder. Stuffed up quite a bit here with the timings. I feel like with the new sweep ability of the axe, it's really awesome, but I feel like it bugs out sometimes. Like I'm not able to get another parry after I go into that power stance position. I do think the axe is a little bit underpowered still. I think they need to buff its raw damage. In saying that, there is a combo, which I think a lot of people are working out now, is that when a Majoris level enemy attacks you and you get the parry, if you do the sweep and the gunshot, you can just go straight into a grapple, and they will be low enough that you get the grapple execute and deal AoE damage around you. So that's really the only reason why I've gone axe. Should have dodged that one. I'm trying to get behind the pillar so I don't get smashed by the Gatling gun, but I was still getting rained on. Teammates are down, last man standing. Just gonna chill here for a little bit. A lot of people take a lot of hits by that. You know, just find some cover, be chill. Took a lot of damage by those missiles. At least I am gonna get some HP back from this execute. One teammate's down, bad luck there. Take out a few of these guys. Get the res. Just note as well, you're being attacked from all sides here. You know, so even if you're not sure, if you've got a weapon like the melter, do a dodge. Dodge attack, dodge attack, dodge attack, dodge attack. Most likely you are going to be dodging stuff. There I had to focus to make sure I get a parry. They were non-stop going there. Got another melter. Absolutely hate these Zangors as well. I do like the charged attack with the axe, so for the build I've gone just all the bottom row. So every 15 seconds, boom, you can see it there, a little bit of an explosion after you do the chop with the axe. I do like that ability. So sometimes I would rather just do the attack and dodge back and use my gun, just to get that big AoE attack. I feel like the damage is pretty decent. You can also do that, do the charged attack, do a dodge back, and go straight into a grapple. Although I find it's not consistent. Should have parried that one. I do like the relic pistol. I think the damage is pretty good, especially if you can get 3 headshots. I think the gun strike damage is good too. I have not experimented much with the Inferno pistol, um, and the laser one, whatever that one's called. Obviously, with the build I've gotten, I'm pretty close range with the melter. I also do have the perk where if you kill, I don't know what it is, 10 or 15 enemies within a certain amount of time, you get your equipment back. So that's why I'm getting quite a few melters as well. Fortunately, we lost the heavy. That's just what's going to happen, guys. I can't even tell you the amount of players that just give up. You know, you're a Space Marine, mate. Stick to it. Believe in your brothers. Fight on. Don't just quit, dude. Okay, so we've got another player joining us, Bulwark. Bulwark is really good in this as well. If he's ever the last man standing, he's pretty good just holding up that shield. Hopefully having the perk where range damage bounces off his shield, damaging everything around you. Especially versing Chaos. They are non-stop shooting you, so it's pretty good on that one. Few extremists here. Dropping a melter, take out those two. I did take some damage, that's all good. Getting the execute. Panicking because he's about to summon reinforcements. I don't make it. And a player down, so we're not looking good. Hoping this new player, he's gonna pull some of the weight. Now just note with the whole parry, sweep, and gun strike combo against Terminators, you want to do it twice before you do the grapple attack. Unless you're shooting in between, you might be able to do that earlier. Last man standing again. Few Majoris on the right, 2 extremists here. Make sure I get that melter bomb. Boom, it's that easy. Get the execute. So if you guys really want to win this, having a tactical with that recharge, having a vanguard for the heals, and just getting really lucky with getting a melter. Grab the relic. Getting the explosion attack. A few shots. I can probably grapple him. Yeah. I know it's hard to guess what their HP is when you first start doing this, but eventually you just start counting. You start counting the amount of attacks you've done to them. I know now I can grapple him, but I think I wasn't too sure, so I just fired one more melter strike there. Armor boost, so good on Vanguard and Sniper. Teammate got that one, good on him. 2 mages in the background. Let's drop a Falcon kick, get rid of the shield, instant teleport. At least kill these 2. Ah, one teleported last second there. Yeah, something I'm only realizing now actually while watching this is they seem to always teleport when you take out their shields. That's good to know. Maybe instead of Falcon kicking, I should have just dropped the bomb and let them go like that. Last man standing again, being the hero. And there we go. So he died once or twice there. Tactical's rage quitted. Now I don't have that melter. Really low, and I'm down. Lucky I've got the relic. We would have lost there. Super lucky. Some contested health back. Thought I could execute there. Boom, just being hit from all sides now. Being a bit overwhelmed. Trying to focus. Get the dodge. Parry. Get the execute there. Really thought we were going to die here. Execute. Get that armor back. Got a grapple. Get that one for the heal. Just gotta remember as well, guys. Oh, there you go. Got another player here. I believe this player was really good, so I was really glad he joined. Absolutely smashed it with him. Just dividing my attention here, going back and forth, getting that AoE with the shoulder, a bit of damage there. Gun strike with the sweep. 2 more hits here. Now, I probably could grapple him here, but I wasn't too sure, so I just fired one more. Better be sure than lose a grapple charge. Making sure to stand on the opposite end of as many mobs as possible so that my melter shots are hitting as many enemies. Just be efficient with your rounds. Pistol, few headshots there. There is a bit of recoil, which makes it a bit difficult to get all the headshots. I'll get used to it eventually. Got the grapple kill, bit of HP back there. Okay, we're pretty lucky here that a boss doesn't spawn. I found that like more than 50% of the time a boss is spawning here, which is wiping out everyone. Really lucky this time. So that's the thing, guys. Sometimes it does just come down to luck, really. The amount of times I'm getting 2 bosses, no teammates, no melters. But this is the one game where all the cards sort of aligned. So I'm just trying to give my perspective as I would say just slightly above average player at this game. We're not all honor guardsmen soloing the entire thing. Just wanted to make sure my heavy had a melter because I know I can get mine back for killing a few enemies in a row. Again, just communicating. There you go. So at least he's got one. Alright, boom. Starting out the gate. Already got 4. Wanted to get a grapple there. Didn't get it. That's all good. Managed to dodge the grapple there. Get the AoE with the axe. It does give him a stun, which is awesome too. Again, making sure I'm full health. Get a teammate onto there. Look at that. Big AoE missile wipe. Boom. Get out of here. Check the boxes. Get some more armor. Looking good. Heavy can take the ammo. Another relic. I'll give it to someone else this time. Now this part can be really, really rough. Which it was. Get the parry, sweep, gun strike, already dead. Another parry, sweep, gun strike. He's low enough to get grappled, but it's a bit hard to aim the grapple sometimes. Boom, he's down. Lucky I didn't go for that execute, so I can stop that. Although teammate was onto that too. I see all those mages in the background looking to go up there, use that melter. Was trying to get an AoE attack with the grapple there, but I got the wrong one. Execute, negate all these missiles coming at us. Had to reload, so I'm just dodging through. Now I probably should have just thrown the melter there, because they all just teleport. At least they are in sort of the same spot, kind of. Not the best use of Melter there, unfortunately. Again, dashing, weaving, shooting around. Contested health. AoE with the axe. Need to reload again. The relay time is very slow. I'm like, this is too much. I need to get out of here. Reset. Had another bulwark leave, just noticed, so got a bot with this now for most of the time. Which, to be honest, was more useful. Dodging, weaving, weaving. Keep up the melters. Grapple. Didn't make it, unfortunately. Not low enough. So now I'm out of a grapple. Big damage. Need to quickly get some contested back. Didn't get much. Got a melter at least. Got some health back. One more attack. There you go. Up again. Meltering here. Unfortunately, only got one. And I'm down. First down. Another player down. See, bot's got him. Too good. Get the grapple. So the grapple and the charged attack with the axe is really good to stagger the extremist enemies, the Terminators. I was like, stuff this, too many missiles, praying it was health, armor's all good too. You can hear the machine gun going on in the distance. I'm like, this is way too much. And I was like, oh crap, don't want to get their attention. Unfortunately, I did. Really thought we were going to lose here as well. Boom, big AoE. Took out a few there. Boom. Using the grapple to stay invincible. Getting another one. AoE on this one too. I don't know if that AoE hits. Sometimes it lands. Sometimes it doesn't. I really got no idea. Very inconsistent. Boom. Took out another chaos with that one. Now, since I know that one's low, I'm trying to see if I can get the Terminator a bit closer, which I do. So I'm pretty sure he took the damage of that, right? He didn't get staggered. Lictors joining the party. So hard to dodge that spinny attack. Probably should have grappled to that one. Parry coming in. Sweep. Gun strike. Can probably do a grapple. Boom. Lucky that was already low from these warriors. Thank you. Low on ammo, so trying to get close to the next storage area. Get the grapple. No reinforcements for you, mate. Trying to look for an opportunity to quickly refresh. Get the AoE, parry, he'll be down. Last man standing. Went for it. Got some ammo, good to go. Get the parry. Get the grapple. AoE damage. I think that hit him, I'm not too sure. There you go, I'm pretty sure it did then. And I've also just realized now, I've also got the perk. Every time I use the grapple, I get armor back. Which is why sometimes I just use the grapple instead of running and getting the execute, because I get 2 armors back instead of 1. So yeah, definitely spam it. Boom, just got reinforcements. Funny enough, I actually wanted to grapple the one in front of me, but I went for that one. Still worked out. I'm actually not too sure what perk the heavy has, but doing well so far. Got really lucky here. So this one just took us all the way to the bottom. Sometimes big delays, you got to do some side objectives to get the elevator moving. Sometimes a boss spawns. But yeah, luck of the draw for this one. Screwed up the parry, screwed up the dodge. Really not liking how I'm playing right now. Very smooth. Beautiful. It's like a dance. Yeah, being shot at. Let's go into cover. Feel like everything's coming at me now, so I'm kind of looking around and panicking. What is shooting me? No idea. Parry. Executable. Grapple. Easy. Chaos spawn. Such a good melter here. Just a lot of enemies. No extremists, but just to get rid of all that in one go. Heavy's down. Don't worry, bots on the case. Just trying to grapple there. Didn't realize I didn't have one. Parry. Kind of wasted time here. I should have just moved on. But I really wanted this one to die. Should have parried that as well. But yeah, we're almost at the end. I've never been this far so far with this stratagem on hard mode. So starting to get nervous actually. Still have a bot as well, but at this point I'm actually hoping no one joins, to be honest. And here they come, that scary noise. The extremists are on their way. Boom, got blindsided there. Rockets are coming. Used my med kit a little bit too late there. Should have done it with the contested health. Just going to go back and forth here between these two. Boom. See how good that stagger is? Melter bomb, get all three. Boom. See you later. My heavy's down. And you know what? With all the extremists around, he'll be revived nice and quick. Every execute is 20 seconds off. Just going to take my time. Take him out one by one. Hide behind here for a bit. Just get some headshot damage there. Went for the grapple because I wasn't going to take those missile damage. Lucky he was low enough. And you hear that noise again. You take out one crew, there's another crew of extremists on the way. Boom, take a big hit there. Get that contested health back with a kick. Getting overwhelmed, stuff it, I'm grappling. Make sure I dodge my own melter explosion. Otherwise I would have died there. So that was really lucky. Get the double parry there. Dodging the attack with the grapple, stopping the reinforcement. Just when you think, I took a breath. I was so chilled in that moment. Another lot of extremists. I just can't get past this one capture point. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens to multiplayer games when your bots can actually have your current loadouts. I feel like a lot of players are going to prefer bots, to be honest. I'm already like hoping the bulwark stays as it is, just so much more helpful. And there you go, someone's joined. Very lucky to this guy coming in last minute, basically getting the free win. Another melter there. I did notice it. I'll wait and see if I can kill a few units and get one. Extremists on the way. Mages. Terminators. Missiles coming at us. Dodging, dodging. Might get a good melter here. There we go, look at that. There's like 5 of them all together. Get a grapple, do a quick dodge, missiles. Boom, kill them all. Oh, so good, beautiful. Feels so good. Picked up that melter. Only 2 to go. Getting a very hectic right now, taking damage. Needing to reload too, always the worst feeling. Just going to decide to kind of kite, get out of there for a bit. And our player has gotten the last one. Well done. And that's it, GG. Thanks for watching, guys. And there is the score screen at the end, guys. Absolutely smashed it. 26k range damage Vanguard there. That was rough. Alright, guys, so you can do it. It's just, you gotta have a good team. You gotta play really well. Have fun with it. Thanks for watching. GG's. See you on the next one. Bye, brothers.